So then guys, a lot of you want to know what is happening with the next generations of the MacBook Pro. So today we're going to cover it all. So just recently, we have finally had the announcement of the MacBook Air with the M4 inside of it. So both the 13.6 inch and also the 15.3 inch model have been updated with the M4, the same M4 that was introduced to the likes of the MacBook Pro end of 2024. But the main question is that a lot of you guys are wondering now, being that the M4 journey has finished in the MacBooks, what is going on with the M5 chipset, and also what is going on with the next generation with the MacBook Pro? Are we going to get an OLED display inside of it? And also, when is it going to be released? And also, are we going to get any other kind of features and things like this too? So first of all, let's cover that. Let's talk about features and changes. Well, the bad news is, I hate to say, is there's been nothing coming in telling us there's going to be any updates to features-wise with the MacBook Pro with the M5 inside of it. It's looking very likely that the design that we have for the MacBook Pro right now is going to stay exactly the same. This is the same design we've had in the MacBook Pro since 2021, and then obviously this got evolved to the M2 Pro and the M2 Max, and then obviously the M3 family, and then the M4 family, and it looks like Apple are going to push it out for a 5th generation now to actually keep this exact same design. So what I'm talking about is I'm talking a mini LED display this time round. I'll talk about OLED in just a moment. It does also mean that the ports that we got are going to stay exactly the same location, and the design is going to stay exactly the same. We're not going to get a thinner or thicker MacBook Pro. It's going to stay exactly the same for at least one more generation. So really nothing's going to be changing there. The only one potential that could happen is Apple could introduce another new color into the range, but we haven't heard any leaks or rumors if this is definitely going to happen there. But the main big change is all to do with that M5 chipset inside of the MacBook Pro. And you guys are probably wondering what is going to happen right here. So the M5 standard MacBook Pro right now comes with a 10-core setup, 10-core CPU and 10-core GPU. It is more than likely that Apple, the one area that they're going to update this time is going to be the GPU if they're going to add any more cores. Just remember that only with the M4 was the first time we actually got the introduction of 2 more cores put inside of the M sort of series right now, the standard one. In the past, we've only had 8, for example. So for example, we've had 4 efficiency cores and 4 performance cores, or sometimes a little bit less, starting out with the original M1 sort of series there, if you've got, say, a MacBook Air, as it were. But it definitely looks like this time round that the M5 will not get any updates probably to the CPU, so we'll probably still get the same 6 efficiency cores and 4 performance cores, but obviously this will be the next generation, so single core performance will be even better, and of course overall multi-core performance will be even greater too. It's going to be absolutely amazing to see. But the one area we could actually see enhancements is in GPU, and this could be pushed up to a 12-core, what's going to be absolutely amazing to see inside of a baseline version. Having these extra cores will definitely help push out graphics performance even more on a standard MacBook Pro. But then for overall kind of performance sort of gains, as you can imagine, for the CPU kind of element, we're probably going to get, say, a gain of probably, say, around about 20% increase in sort of speed. If we do get additional GPU cores, this will be pushed up even more then, so the performance could be anywhere between, say, 30 to even, say, maybe even 40% more power in graphics. And then, of course, Apple love to do their work with the Neural Engine 2, so we're expecting that this to increase at least by 50% in the Neural Engine department, because Apple always keep pushing this further and further. So this is going to be exciting to see too. But if you cannot wait to get your hands on a new M5 MacBook Pro, well, maybe you might be able to get your hands on our giveaway, what is an M4 Pro Mac Mini. And inside of this one, like I said, it's got the M4 Pro. We've also got 512 gigabytes of storage, and we've also got 24 gigabytes of RAM. And I'm giving this away to one lucky subscriber on this channel at the end of this month. And all you guys have to do to enter into this giveaway right now is just put down into the comments comments below of what technology gear you're hoping to get in 2025. This can be Apple related or non-Apple related. So for example, maybe you're going to get yourself one of those new M4 MacBook Airs. Maybe you're going to get yourself a new iPhone. Maybe you're going to get yourself a Nintendo Switch 2 when that comes out. Or maybe you're going to get yourself, say, a DJI drone or something like this. Just let me know in the comments below at the moment at this stage. The reason why I say this stage is because the second part of the giveaway is happening at the end of this month, where I'll be making a video giving you more details about it, including a form to fill in at that stage, and also I'll be telling you when I'll be doing the live stream for this Mac Mini, and you won't want to miss out on that video whatsoever. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell too, because you won't want to miss out on it. The last thing I just want to quickly say to you guys, that sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there, people still impersonating me, telling you to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people. Best 60 right here. Please do report them. So moving on from this then, as I mentioned earlier, you're probably asking what's happening with the OLED display. Well, we have had leaks and rumors coming in saying the OLED display is coming, but this is the interesting thing. It looks like the OLED display MacBook Pro could appear in 2026 or maybe even into 2027. Now keep that 2026 parked in your mind for just a second, because the actual release of the M5 chip looks like it's going to go in one of two devices to begin with, and this is where the confusion begins. We've been hearing that the iPad Pro is the first device to get an M5, and this will be launched before the end of the year in 2025, and then maybe the MacBook Pros will be introduced in 2026, what kind of gives alarm bells that obviously OLED display could be coming out in 2026. So this is also the potential of what could happen here. Or we've actually heard the opposite way around here, that the MacBook Pros are going to get the updates first and then the iPad Pro is going to get the update afterwards. Now if that does happen, it makes sense that in 2026, the end of it, that we could get the OLED MacBook Pros, or even into early 2027 with a brand new design there. But the main thing is, what I'd be saying is, it looks like it's going to be the end of this year or the beginning of 2026 where we could be getting the update to the MacBook Pro with the M5 inside of it. For price wise though, it's looking likely that prices at the moment, as long as tariffs and things do not interfere, it will stay exactly the same, and also the design doesn't change too. So right now it starts at $1,599 US, and this gives you the base configuration, and more than likely this price is going to retain exactly the same. So this will probably be the same price for the M5 MacBook Pro. So at least I would say this is good news to hear. At the moment it looks like it's going to stay exactly the same there. But really guys, that is the latest and greatest we have on the MacBook Pro M5. Are you excited for it? Is this something you're going to get in 2025 or even 2026? Let me know in the comments below. And with that as well guys, it's time to wrap up the video too. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. And also if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also hit that notification bell too. Until next time guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.